We are back. Quick update. Fuck, it's late. Just turned 12. Midnight, not noon. But yeah, so this is a recap of what I had to eat for the day. I didn't take any pictures, unfortunately, for better or for worse, just because it was these meals are retarded. To be honest, I had a side of steak that I got from this place called Tender Greens. It was a side of steak from there. I had 7 ounces of more steak and 2 slices of bread with mustard and low or zero sugar ketchup. And that was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was about 800 calories. Okay, so that was for breakfast. That was all one meal, and then lunch I had this burger spot called Window. If you guys know it, it's in Hollywood, at the Ovation Mall, and that I had a burger. I had a double cheeseburger from them and a French fry or like French fries, and a Diet Coke or Coke Zero. Diet Coke is trash. I'll stand by that. I will die on that damn hill. Diet Coke. Don't even get me started. Diet Coke. You're gonna tell me it's the same damn thing, but it is not the same damn thing. Coke Zero is the shit. If you disagree, I don't know what to tell you, man. You can suck it, cause Coke Zero is the shit. I don't care. I'll open up this fridge right now. I have like 15 Diet Cokes in here. I'm not gonna drink them all in one day, but I will drink them all throughout the week. And I try not to drink it at the end of my day, just because I've been starting to notice that I'm like I don't really take pre-workout, so any little caffeine that I do take, especially at night, I think it just interrupts my sleep too much. Especially right now that I've been trying to get my sleep kicked up again, or kicked down, because I've been trying to, I've been trying to just sleep better. So I don't want to be awake when I'm asleep, so I can't kick it up. I gotta, you know, make myself rest better. But anyway, I couldn't find that burger or that side of fries from that specific place on my app. So what I did is I used my brain to think about what the burger looked like and what the side of fries looked like. And the burger, I looked it up. I looked it up based on what I could find on the app, and on the app it was a couple places, and I knew it didn't look like a Whopper. I knew it didn't look like a McDonald's burger. I knew it didn't look like an In-N-Out burger, for better or for worse, unfortunately. But I saw Dairy Queen, and I looked up what a Dairy Queen double cheeseburger looks like, and lo and behold, they look almost exactly the same with about the same weight. You're gonna ask, Blake, how do you know what kind of weight? I know what kind of weight because the cashier, when I asked him how big the the burger was, like the single cheese to the double, or yeah, single cheeseburger to the double cheeseburger, he said that the double was obviously had another patty, and each patty is about, I think he said 3 ounces. So 2 patties, 6 ounces. So then I converted that to grams because on this app, everybody decides to fucking use grams. I guess it's more accurate, but they use grams. And the grammage, I kind of guesstimated with the 2 patties, it was about 170. I had a little bit of cheese on there. I had obviously 2 pieces of bread. I'm guessing the total of the burger was probably about 250 grams. So this burger at Dairy Queen is about 205 grams. So I looked at it. I was like, that looks about the same. If anything, the Dairy Queen burger looks bigger, and it's 205 grams. So I was like, okay, well, it was a little smaller. So I'm going to go with that. It's 560 calories, 34 grams of protein, 33 grams of carbs, and 30 grams of fat. Fuck ton of fat. And then the fries, the In-N-Out fries, they looked a lot like the In-N-Out fries, the ones from that I got earlier. They weren't from In-N-Out, but they looked like they were from In-N-Out. They were the thin cut, like longer fries. So in my head, they looked like In-N-Out, so I just put an order of In-N-Out fries on here, and that accounted for 360 calories. So that put me for a total of 1,688 calories, 118 grams of protein, 118 grams of carbs, and 73 grams of fat, which is, oh, I think I'm okay. This is green. I'm assuming that's okay. I want to be at 70. I'm at 73. I'll be fine. So for dinner, I don't know if you can hear it or see it, but I've got some rice cooking, the old handy dandy rice cooker, and I decided it was between that or I couldn't really figure it out because I don't want to go blow over my fats, right? And I don't want to. I ran out of steak, so I don't have any protein. I ran out of steak. I don't have anything else. I don't want to eat tuna this late. I was gonna do oats, but the oats had too much fat, more fat than I wanted. So I didn't do that. And it wasn't enough carbs for the amount of fat and the calories. So I didn't want to do that. I was going to have 3 packets and still be at like 208 grams of carbs. And I was going to be at like 85 grams of fat. Didn't want to do that, too much fats. Because then on top of that, I would have had to add a scoop of protein to add the protein. And that was going to put me way over the protein. And then I was going to be way over the fat, not enough carbs. I'd rather be closer to my carb goal than to my protein goal at this moment, just for recovery's sake. So what I ended up doing is I threw 150 grams of dried rice into this bad boy, and we're waiting for it to cook, coming out to a total of 500 calories, which is fine. I'm still under the like 24. I'm still technically under the 2200 calorie. This puts me at 2,188 calories, 128 grams of protein, 233 grams of carbs, and 73 grams of fat, which is great. Rice has 10 grams of protein, love it. 115 grams of carbs, love it. And 0 grams of fat, love that. The only thing, however, and this is going to be for my late night eaters, which I try to avoid to do, but given the circumstances, sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Today, I cannot avoid it. Wasn't able to eat enough while I was out, so eating late. I know. Some of you are gonna be like, Blake, oh my God, like I can only eat, when I'm right before bed, and that's the only time. I get it. I'm doing it right now. I'm guilty, but I do want to tell you, and I want to warn you that your sleep and your recovery will have to be sacrificed. If not a lot, at least a little bit, but a good enough amount that you will probably notice it. And if you don't, by all means, fucking do it. Send it. Keep eating at night. The bigger, the better. You're digesting at night. But that's the problem, right? When you eat, you're digesting, so you can never really hit that REM sleep. And I've been noticing that. Last night I didn't have this much rice. I had about half the portion of this, but I definitely still had protein in there. I went to bed about 30 to 40 minutes after I ate, and I also had a Coke Zero, which might have been the reason why I kept waking up, but it was just shit sleep, and I didn't love it. I got you can see it on my little Whoop score. I got 53% recovery, and it wasn't great. I was just tossing and turning all night. My stomach was hurting because it was just so heavy, and I wasn't moving, so I wasn't able to digest right. My blood flow obviously was lower, or was trying to become lower because you're asleep, so your heart rate needs to slow down, but then you have your stomach telling your heart rate to speed up, so it's just like two things trying to happen at the same time that are contradictory. So that is why I wouldn't recommend it. Don't sleep late, or don't eat late and then go to sleep right after. I try to give it at least, like yesterday, I tried to give it at least 45 minutes, but apparently that's not enough. So probably, I want to give it an hour, but I don't want to go to bed at 1. It's 12:10. I don't want to go to bed at 1 in the morning, 1:30 in the morning. Because the whole point is to, but we'll see. we'll see how it all works out. So far, I think we're good on what I've ate today. I didn't get to go to the gym. Had a kind of a wacky work day. So hopefully I'll be able to get back to it tomorrow. Although I am pretty hyped. I don't know if you guys saw it, but my last edit, you could see the striations on my chest in here. Pretty sure I've never had that. And if I have had that, I haven't seen it in a long time. So I want to thank, first and foremost, these beautiful carbs, great rice that I've been eating, because I'm pretty sure that's what's been helping get me jacked, get me more jacked, not be so lean and flat. But we're still working on it. We're not even bulking yet. We're pre-bulking, if you will. So we're just gonna wait for this rice to get ready. I need to get a shower, and I need to get ready for bed, and then eat this. I hope this rice isn't gonna be done for another 20 minutes at least. There's still a bunch of water in there, and it hasn't even done the thing where it like spits out all of the water from inside. So we've got some time. I'm gonna get ready for bed. Hopefully when I come back out, this is ready. And tomorrow is a work day, so hopefully I'm gonna remember to take a picture of what I eat just to show you guys. Hopefully we can get something good, something that's high protein, medium carb, low fat, but no promises. We'll see. I think that's it. And then try to hit, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's back day. So stay tuned for some of that action. But for now, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And remember, stay consistent.